I'm doing a challenge to go from $0 to $1 billion on the Donut SMP. So far, I've gone all the way to 250 million, and in this video, I'm planning on doubling that amount and making it all the way to 500 million. Hope you enjoy, and let's get right into it. I'm at 250 mil, nothing in my inner chest, and first, I gotta find a spot for my base so that I can actually start making money. Alright, I'm digging out an area for this schematic. This schematic will be in my Discord if anyone wants it. It is a very large kelp farm, and I'm hoping it's gonna be able to help me get to 500 mil. Alright, that actually took like an hour and 20 minutes because there was so much water. It was really annoying. But I got it all done, and I also got all this redstone. I sold basically everything else. But I'm gonna keep this because I have a feeling I'm gonna need it for the farm. But yeah, I'm just gonna build the schematic now. Okay, so I just finished building the whole farm. It is bigger than I thought it was going to be, so that's very good actually. I'm ordering a bunch of blaze rods, bones, and shulkers. I'm not sure exactly how much I'm going to need of each, but I ordered like, I think it was like 38 million worth of bones and blaze rods, like combined, plus the shulkers too. I'm just going to test everything, make sure everything's working properly. But yeah, I'll let you know once that is done. Okay, everything is working now. All the bone meal is being dispensed. I had a couple issues that I had to fix, but everything's fine now. So I'm just going to AFK it until I have to refill the bones. And I'm very curious to see how much profit this is going to make me, because it is making a lot of kelp, so we'll see. Alright, so I just came back, I AFK'd overnight, and I got like 27 mil from it. I'm pretty sure maybe 26. I bought like 2 mil worth of blaze rods because I just wanted to like top everything off. And I'm not sure how much profit I make because it's kind of hard to tell since I had to buy all the blaze rods and stuff in the shulkers. But I'm just going to buy another like 100k bones and put them in and then see where we're at. Alright, so I had ordered 100,000 bones and it got me this many shulkers. I AFK'd overnight and during the day, but today I think I spent 8.9 mil on the bones, so we're gonna see how much profit I make per 100k bones. That is 23 mil, so I spent 9 mil and I got 23 mil back, so this definitely does make a lot of money. So I just got to keep doing this, and I also think that I'm going to find a method to do during this. Like last episode, I was doing the helmet method where I would enchant the helmets. I don't think I'm going to do that this time, so I'm going to find a new method to do while I'm doing this real quick. Alright, so I was looking for a while for good money-making methods, and I found a bunch of decent ones, but none of them really like stuck out to me. But I bought 200,000 more bones. It was like 18.9 mil, I think, and I made all this. I AFK'd overnight and used all 200,000 of the bones. So I made 40 million from that, so I more than doubled the money. So this farm is definitely very good. I just really want to find a method that I can do while this is running, because if I don't, then it's going to take a while to get to 500 mil. Okay, so while I was AFK, some guy named TechnoBlade14326 paid me 50 mil because I forgot to turn payments off, so giving that back to him. I've thought about a bunch of money-making methods, but a lot of them are really just boring. So I think the main one that I'm going to do is I'm going to set up an alt account here, and then I'm just going to go mining in a straight line and collect all the ores and hopefully find bases. That is my goal of this video, at least find one active base. Alright, got all these dried kelp, order those, and I'm going to set up my alt account and then go mining somewhere. Well, I found an ancient city. It's definitely been looted already, but I'm gonna see if I can find anything good, like maybe some e-gaps or something would be nice. Unfortunately, there's probably not gonna be any since it's definitely already been looted, but I'm gonna try and I'll let you know if I find anything. So I kinda accidentally spotted a warning, but I'm gonna keep looting and hope that I don't get hit by a sonic shriek or whatever it is. Thankfully, I was able to get 4 candles and a regeneration potion, so I'm gonna sell these for like 100k hopefully, and I'll sell this for like 5k, and hopefully that sells. But for now, I'm just gonna keep mining because I've been getting a lot of diamonds. Alright, so I kind of messed up. I was mining and I came back to check on the base, and I'm glad that I did because it was out of blaze rods, so it's been running for like 20 minutes, maybe more, without anything smelting, so a lot of kelps despawned, so I've probably lost a bunch of money. I'm not actually sure how much. It could be really bad, it could be like nothing, but I ordered $15 million worth of blaze rods, and those are all in the farm now, so I just gotta turn it on and then go back to mining. But I'm worried that I lost a bunch of money there. But I think we should be good. It's full on blaze rods, and I had some left over that I sold for like 300k. But yeah, hopefully I do not do that again. Okay. We found something. I can't tell if it's rated or not. I think it is rated. Yeah, it is. Damn, there was a lot of pickle farms here once, though. I'm gonna look around, see if I can scavenge anything from this place. I found 5 sponges, which I think I can sell for like, I'll try 500k, because I'm pretty sure like 150 each, so hopefully those will sell pretty quick. This place is actually really, really big, so there's a chance that I'm gonna find some decent stuff here, even though it's already been raided. They have chickens, so that's something. Oh, here we go. That'll probably sell for a little bit, and coral's pretty expensive too. So yeah, there's still some decent stuff here. Alright, I found this other pickle farm. I just spent a little while and got this stuff from it. I don't want to spend too much time here because I don't think it's actually going to make me too much money. I mean, there's some more stuff to get, but I can order these observers 3k each, so that's not that bad. 50k, and then I'm going to sell the glass and pistons and stuff on AH. But yeah, I'm going to keep looking for now, and I've gotten a decent amount of diamonds too. Oh. Okay, we found something. I'm not really sure. We found someone's base. This is actually kind of cool. It does not look like it really has anything in it, but kind of cool find. I wonder if this person still plays. Another base here? What the? Why is there a breeze here? That's really weird. This is a really weird base. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Why are you here? These things don't spawn naturally, do they? That's weird. I don't know. Okay, well that was a weird, very weird base. Alright, I was mining for quite a while. I'm not sure exactly how long. It was like over 2 hours though. I'm going to order all these diamonds, 8k each. I know I could mine them with fortune and probably get around 5 mil, but I don't think it's worth it for the time it's going to take me because I am very bored of mining for now. But I'm going to go to sleep because it is late, and I'm going to AFK the farm, and hopefully I will have made a bunch of money in the morning. Alright, I AFK'd overnight, and I got this much dried kelp. I'm not sure if I have any bones left. I don't remember. No, I don't. Okay, so this was all 200k, and I got 36 mil from it, which is very good. I'm very happy with that. So I'm going to basically be doing the same thing, like mining ores and looking for bases and stuff, while this is running. It's not making me a ton of profit since bones are so expensive. Well, it's not really because the bones, it's because I have to keep putting blaze rods in it. But I think that if I get some skelly spawners at some point, this is going to be much better. But I'm not really sure if I should, because those are going to cost me a bunch of money for them to actually be good. I'm going to need like 100 of them. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to be making profit quick enough. So for now, I'm just going to keep doing this and looking for bases. I'm probably only going to check in if I like find a base or something. But if this isn't like going quick enough, if this isn't working, then I will find something else to do, and I'll let you guys know. Okay, so I could be completely wrong, but if bones go for 97 each, 200,000 of them, which is how much I'm putting into the farm, is 19.4 million, and that is pretty good because if I put them in the farm I make 36 million, but the blaze rods to fill up the farm cost 30 million. So I feel like I'm losing money by putting the bones in here instead of just like ordering them. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a skeleton spawner farm. I feel like this isn't like super duper good for making money quick, because you do make profit from it, but it's only like 10 to 15 mil, and I feel like it's just more like profitable to just use skeleton spawners. So I'm probably going to sell this base on a Discord server and hopefully not get scammed, and then also buy skeleton spawners and hopefully not get scammed. Alright, so it's been quite a little while. I've been trying to sell this base for a long time and no one's really interested because so many people are selling kelp farms. But I bought all these spawners for like 180 mil, and I'm gonna build a spawner base, just one with like a water stream and shulker loaders that I can AFK at, and hopefully I will be able to make profit much quicker. And once I get more profit, I can buy even more skellies and stuff. I just got to be careful that it doesn't get raided and I lose everything, because that would really suck. Alright, so I got this whole thing set up. I didn't want to show myself building it just in case I leaked like ores or something, but got 180 skellies, and I have 11 shulker loaders here. I haven't actually filled these up yet, so I got to do that. But I'm just going to AFK this probably overnight, and I'll see how much money I make from it. Alright, so I was just about to get off, and someone on the Donut SMP Discord messaged me about the kelp farm, because I'd like posted a couple times on there about how I was selling it, and I was able to talk to them for a while, and I like sent them screenshots and stuff, and they bought it for 30 mil. So I'm at 72 mil, and I still have the 180 skellies. There's a couple pages of bones already. But yeah, I'm just gonna AFK tonight, and I'm gonna see how much I make like per night with this many skellies. Alright, so I AFK'd overnight and a couple hours this morning, and I just sold an inventory of bones for 5 mil, and I still have a couple inventories left. So I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to make quite a bit for this. I'm hoping I'm gonna make like 25 mil. That would be nice. That's my goal right now. I'm not actually sure if I'm gonna get that much, but that's what I'm going for. I also think I'm going to invest in some more spawners just so that this goes faster, because 200k bones a night is like 20 mil a night, I'm pretty sure, which isn't terrible, but that's not a lot of money an hour, and I feel like if I get a bunch more spawners, it's going to be worth it. But I do think that this is better than the kelp farm. It does take a lot of spawners for it to be good, but I do think that it's worth it. So each inventory is like almost 6 mil. So yeah, this is going to make a lot of money. So I'm hoping that I'm not missing any, and there's some that are already full. But right now I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 15 mil, that's more like 16 mil, plus another 6 mil. So we're already over 20 mil. And we're at 100 mil again. So this is definitely making my money back. I'm gonna put this on the calculator and see exactly how much I made. Alright, so I looked back at the last clip and got the playtime, and I was AFK for 14 hours and I made 30 mil, like almost exactly. And that's around 2 mil an hour, so it's not very good, but I think if I do invest in more spawners, this will be much better. But I mean, 30 mil in basically a night is not that bad at all. I'll take that. And if I get more spawners, it's gonna be even more than that. I think we can take this a pretty long way. So I am gonna buy more spawners right now, and then I'm just gonna keep AFK. And I also think I'm gonna look for more bases too. Alright, I just bought another 80 skeleton spawners for 96 mil. So I'm at 7 mil now, but I got 260 skellies. I'm buying them from a guy on Discord. This is his user. He is on Donut SMP Discord. He's very trustworthy, and he has a ton of scaly spawners. He sells them for 1.2 mil if anyone wants to buy from him. But yeah, I'm AFK this for a while, and hopefully I'm gonna be making a bunch of money. All right, so I actually ended up selling a bunch of bones and buying the amethyst pickaxe, so I can look for more bases. And I found this. Not really sure. I thought it was just a lava stream, but I think it might actually be covering a base or something. I'm low-key scared to just like, whatever, I'm doing it. Oh my. Is this rated? Oh, I think it is rated. Yo, this place is huge. Covering the entire thing in lava is actually crazy. Damn, this is a huge pickle farm. I bet it had a bunch of spawners in it too. If I was the first one to get here, that is. Well, I'm not actually gonna like take the time to scavenge all the stuff. Anyone wants this? Here's the cords. Kind of cool find, but I'm gonna keep looking for a base that hasn't been found already. Also, I didn't mention this, but I do have my alt account set up at the spawner base, so I'm not just wasting time here. So hopefully I'll actually be able to find a base, because I've not found a base in like a couple months at least. It's been bad. Alright, so I got all these diamonds. I found a couple more rated bases, but no unrated bases. It's almost a mil. That's pretty good. And I'm also gonna fix my farm. I'm gonna make it so that, or my spawner base, sorry. I'm gonna make it so that it auto-crafts the bones into bone blocks and then puts them in a shulker loader. So that'll actually make me way more money than just like selling the bones individually. Alright, so it's actually the next day now, and I made all of this. This is where you throw the bones in, it auto-crafts into bone meal, then it comes down here and it auto-crafts the bone meal into bone blocks, and then it all goes back into the shulker loader over here. But I was actually just AFKing the bone meal, or the bones, on the first one, so they all went into this shulker loader and didn't get turned into bone blocks. But I'm still gonna sell all these, and hopefully with the new amount of spawners I'm gonna make more money. I just bought 40 more skeleton spawners, so I'm now at 300 exactly. Alright, so I think it's been about a day and a half, maybe 2 days, and I have this many bones. I haven't sold them in a while. I think it was like 400,000 or close to, something like that, of bones. So I'm gonna sell these right now, and then probably buy more spawners, because at this point my plan is just to get as many spawners as I can, because right now I have like 380 million, including my money, plus the spawners. So if I just keep doing this over and over again and then sell all my spawners, I will be at 500 mil. So I'm at 62 mil now, and I'm gonna buy a bunch more spawners. Alright, I just did the trade. I bought 50 spawners for 60 mil, and we're at 350 now. Alright, so I AFK'd all night and all day again, and I sold all the bones. I got like 60 mil, I think. And I still have like 100k left in here, and I haven't sold all of them. But I bought 60 more skelly spawners, so if I sold all these right now for 1.2 mil, I would be at 492 mil, I think. So we're very close to 500 mil. I think if I put the rest of these bones in, and then sell all of them, and then sell all these spawners, I'll be at at 500 mil. So I'm gonna see if I can find someone on the Donut SMP Discord server that wants to buy these. All right, I just AFK'd all night and while I was at school, and I'm at 86 mil now. I emptied all of this. It makes like 600k bones every day now when I'm AFKing, which is I think over 60 mil. So spawners are really overpowered. I do have to make a bigger one of these shulker loaders though if I'm ever using this farm again, because I have to wait a long time to dump all these out. So I underestimated how many I need, but I'm just waiting for the guy that I'm going to sell these skellies to respond to me, and then I'll sell them and I'll be at 500 mil. Alright, so thankfully that guy did not scam us, and we're now well over 500 mil. So that means that this challenge is completed. If y'all want to see me do this all the way to 1 bill, maybe even further, make sure to comment it. Let me know what I should go to. But yeah, I mean, I feel like that was a pretty good video. I know I didn't have too many money-making methods, because the spawners are just really overpowered, to be honest. But I think it was pretty fun. Let me know if y'all want me to, like, add more money-making methods in my next videos. But yeah, spawners are really overpowered, and hopefully I'm going to be able to take this series all the way to 1 bill.